I mean, I not only have been a super fan for years, I mean, you know, author, entrepreneur. She's such an inspiration. I say the original boss babe. But when I think of Bethany Frankel, I think Skinnygirl. And I think of that being the DNA of her. Now, certainly here's a brand. I'm obsessed with her jeans. But we're going to take you back to basics. So if I asked you this question, do you cheat on your man? No. Do you cheat on your diet? Yes, resounded yes. And there are two schools of thought. Are you a sweet or are you a savory? Well, I think for most of us, certainly I'm speaking for myself perhaps, cheat day is generally pizza day. Well, now pizza day or cheat day doesn't have to be that weekend day, because leave it to Bethany Frankel, debuting this in this show, to create not only a savory, but a real guilt-free addition to, those cravings that we have. So what are we talking about? Well, first and foremost, you have your choice. It is a 5-pack. Now, these are gluten-free, cauliflower crust. Listen, you know I love to be in the kitchen, but the truth of the matter is making a cauliflower crust, especially one that has a nice crispness to it, a nice mouthfeel to it, not the easiest thing in the world. So gluten-free cauliflower crust, you choose your 5-pack in the pepperoni, you choose your 5-pack in the cheese, and then you can choose it either in immediate or in future delivery on that auto ship. And by the way, that future delivery is actually at the end of July, like the third week in July. 099334, the original boss babe. We love her, Bethany Frankel. Hey, you are where? It's like the heartbeat of your brand. You're in your kitchen looking gorgeous. How fun is it that we finally have your food on HSN?
I'm so excited. I'm a natural food chef. That's what I always wanted to be. I wanted to be a chef on television. I never thought I'd be in the cocktail space or in the clothing space or even really on TV in any other way. So natural food, my entire career has been about making food that is normally really decadent and guilt-full, guilt-free. So this is right in my wheelhouse. Just like my cocktail was the first ever ready-to-drink low-calorie margarita, because that was a problem to solve. Some of the cauliflower pizzas, they're a little soggy, they're mushy, you are sacrificing. And I don't believe that cauliflower rice is always rice, and I don't believe that zucchini noodles taste like pasta. So if you're gonna do it, you have to do it right. This pizza is so good. I'm pulling some out of the oven now. It is crisp, it is thin, it is zesty, it is delicious, and you can hear the crunch. And it's high in fiber because you're getting the cauliflower. It's got amazing high quality ingredients. The tomatoes are vine ripened fresh tomatoes. It is all natural. This is gluten-free, which is really important to people right now, but you're not sacrificing. My daughter had a play date last week, and we thought they might be hungry, so we were making pizza for us while we were testing the recipes. And we brought them up to my daughter and her friend, and they did not even know that it wasn't sort of normal pizza. So, I mean, this is going to be a huge hit. People are excited, I'm excited, and it's lower in calories than the competitor. There are a couple of competitors, but it's lower in calories, crispier, better flavor, and you would not know it's cauliflower. You would not know because it's not mealy. It's like completely like flour. It's much more healthy.
And you know what, because Bethany, I mean, when I say you're the original boss babe, we say that because you are. I mean, part of the reason you've been such a wild success, not only here at HSN, but obviously in every other outlet in retail. But the thing is, you are very discerning. And I know and I trust you, whether it's your jeans, whether it's your syrups, whether it's your pizza, you won't do something until you can perfect it. And listen, I love to be in the kitchen. I'm not a natural chef like you are, but I'm a girl who loves my pizza. And I gotta be honest, I'm with you, whether we say crowd pleaser or kid pleaser. If I did not know better, I would swear that this is a traditional, flour, a regular, like a regular crust. And not only does it cook like a regular pizza, it has a mouthfeel of a regular pizza, but then of course you're getting more bang for your buck. I mean, we know cauliflower is good for us. You really take that natural chef concept, but then, as a busy, loving mom, you want to be a crowd pleaser. So it's the best of all worlds, isn't it?
Well, you don't want to sacrifice. And my original tagline was unleash your skinny girl, because it has to taste good first. That's the #1 priority. Like with clothing, it has to fit well first. Last week, I was launching a product. I did a ton of press about it. And on the night that I was launching it, 5 minutes before, I pulled it. I mean, this was thousands and thousands of units. I said, it's not good enough. We're not selling it. I had 10 behind the scenes arguments because it has to be good enough. This is spectacular. And here's the thing. You're not just buying flour and water and tomatoes and pepperoni and cheese. This is high quality, no artificial, gluten-free, but it's got cauliflower in it. So you're sort of double dipping. You're giving it to yourself, and cauliflower is high in fiber, which means it's going to fill you up. So you have to eat less and feel more full. And then with your kids, it's good for them because you're feeding them vegetables and fiber. And later you can tell them it has cauliflower in it, and maybe they'll want to eat cauliflower as a regular vegetable or cauliflower rice. But the #1 thing is that it tastes so crispy. Like the crunch is there, and it's something you crave, and you feel good about it, because this with like a nice side salad, or you could even put greens over it, is such a nutrient dense meal. And the calories here are way lower than the competitor, because a lot of times healthy food is very high in calories. They load it up with fat, they load it up with oil. This is low calorie, this is no guilt, this is high crunch, high flavor, good for you, and it's value, because this is a natural food. This is a healthy food.
It is indeed. And remember, this is just a hint of things to come. I know, Bethany, you have the official launch coming up this Wednesday at noon and at 6 p.m. But we wanted to give you a little sneak peek in this Friday night show. Remember, you choose pepperoni or the cheese, and then you choose immediate or auto ship. Now, the auto ship, you're going to want to go on auto ship, because it's a one-time delivery that will be at the end of July. So again, you can just kind of, pick your pizza delivery date there, but you want this at the ready, whether you cut it, I guess, do they call this Chicago style when you cut them in squares? I know there's some method to the madness. I'm from the Midwest, so maybe that's where the squares came from. But anywhere you cut it, it is the best, not only guilt-free, gluten-free, lower in calorie, none of the hidden stuff that a lot of those healthy pizzas have when you're getting them either at the freezer section of your grocery store, at your favorite pizzeria. And Bethany, that's just it. Whether we're trying to eat healthy or we're trying to really curb those cravings, you nailed it with this. And I think it's fun that you did pizza, because I don't know if that's where being a busy mom comes into play, but pizza is one of those things that we crave whether we're healthy eaters or not, isn't it?
Well, pizza is amazing. It's zesty, it's high in protein with the cheese. People really are trying to stay away from bread now for different reasons. They want to be lower in carb, but pizza already was somewhat healthy. Now we've taken it all the way to the next level, where it's not just that it's bread, cheese, and tomato sauce, and it's like a fine meal. Now this is a good idea, because the cauliflower will give you fiber, aid your digestion. It's a higher volume food, which means you're going to get full on less. It's thin, it's crispy, it's delicious. I'm excited. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna have a pizza party now.
I like the sound of that. Well, we'll join you for the pizza party and more. I know Wednesday at noon, and then 6 p.m., the official launch. And hey, just real quickly, Bethany, we do have the syrups. Do you like to use these in coffees, or any recommendations on the syrups?
Low calorie.